guys, welcome back to Inside the Cellar Studio. It is the weekend starting spring break. We went to quite a few garage sales yesterday. Yes, we did. Okay, it was like 6, but that's way more than what we have been going to. And we went to the Flea as well. It was a busy weekend. You never know how it's going to be with spring break. We also have had a really busy week of sales. It's been kind of surprising. I don't know why I'm so surprised every time. Like, we have a lot of sales. I shouldn't be by this point. So we kind of wanted to talk about some of the things that have sold over the last 2 weeks that we're actually really excited to see leave our house. So we're going to start with the uranium glass. I know we mentioned it in previous videos. This was not glass that we bought to resell. This was stuff that we had bought to personally collect. So it was part of our purge the cabinets, get rid of things that we don't want. So it's not ideal to have it sitting around for too long. We'll put screenshots up here on the screen. John will put screenshots up of things that have sold. We sold, like, the highlights of the uranium glass are going to be the Royal Lace cookie jar that we accepted an offer on, and the really cool, I always thought it was a toothpick holder, but it's actually a matchstick holder because the way the sides are, you can strike a match on it. And then we sold a couple other items. Some more things that we were happy to see go are the hats that we had purchased a couple weeks ago at the flea market. We actually bought those on video, so you can go back and watch that video if you want. There were a couple high dollar ones, like the Masters and the Polo, and then some others that are not high dollars, but they've actually been moving kind of quickly, including a Ford Bronco one that was not vintage. I just thought it looked really cool when I grabbed it. And an LSU hat. Okay, we'll keep going because John doesn't want to talk. We sold a lot of 6 different Disney items. The total was $118.95. I don't know if you'll be able to see that grand total from the screenshots. We are ready to be done with Disney. We don't like holding on to things for longer than a year. I know some people say you have to go through the full 4 seasons to see if things are going to sell, but that's not how we like to do things. We usually purge every spring, mostly with our neighborhood garage sale, but we won't be doing that this year because they decided to do it the same weekend as every other neighborhood in our area. So we're going to be out shopping. But we have been talking about deeply discounting a lot of the Disney things. So it's really nice to get some more sales in while they were on sale, but not as cheap as we would eventually make them.
They're going to be.
Something that John will be shipping today, because he had to find a box for, is the sewing form. We bought it at Goodwill for $6 or $7, and it sold for $99.11, as you can see. It's a really good sale. I think John was happy about the sale, but not happy about shipping it, because I know you don't love...
Yeah, it's huge. It's in a really big box. I'll probably cut it down to size. It's going to absolutely the best possible location to ship something from Oklahoma, and that's Alaska. So I'm really excited to see that shipping charge. I didn't do calculated. I kind of went with my gut on what UPS, FedEx, and Postal, which I would never send this that way, but we're kind of saying. So I didn't scare people off. We did only pay $7, and we sold for $100, so there's some room to eat some shipping if need be.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to get it out of the garage.
Yes.
Or soon to get it out of the garage. It's currently right here at our feet.
I keep kicking
in a
it.
giant box.
I swing my legs.
I'll take this one. Okay. So we did sell 2 more Super Nintendo manuals from the big buy that we had done back in September, October sometime, where we paid $4 a manual. We got a lot of them, 12 to 15, somewhere in there. We've sold, I think we have 5 left now. And there's a couple expensive ones, but for the most part, they're $50 or less. These were the last 2 really big boys. Demon's Crest, which we'll see, sold for $80. And then Batman and Robin, The Adventures of Batman and Robin, sold for about $120. So, and they sold within minutes of each other. And I kind of thought the same person bought both. But went to separate individuals.
But we are glad to see those go because we keep getting questions. What's your lowest offer? What's the lowest you'll take? Like, best offers turned on, so like we're not gonna give a price.
I don't know why
Give
people
it your
are.
best.
I don't know why people are scared of best offer. Just send me your best offer. We had another item yesterday. What's the best you'll do? The best offer's turned on for this very reason. He is yet to send the best offer. So, I guess people are just scared of best offer. They think they're going to waste time. But if you make a lowball offer, you're wasting time. Make a fair offer.
Mm-hmm. The next thing, I just put pet fences on my sticky. We like Pet Safe, the underground shot collars and
Training colors.
training collars and invisible fence lines. We always pick those up. The big transmitter units, but we just call them the brains when, when we're picking
it's great.
them.
It's about
huge.
this big. It makes everything work. We bought probably last spring actually, but we bought 2 different sets. There, I remember one was in a Walmart bag and one was in, I think, a Target bag, and it was ripped, so everything kept falling out as we were carrying it to the car. But we bought 2 of them. I think one was 10 and one was 15 maybe, give or take. But as long as the colors are in good shape and the transmitters, don't look like they have rust on them or, they've been in water, they're probably going to work. We did have to order new batteries for the collars themselves because the batteries had died.
And we wanted to show that it worked. Yeah, we probably could have sold them sight unseen, like unknown. Yeah. And
they sell a lot.
They would have sold.
I mean, that's probably, a lot of people talk about TI-84 calculators and so on.
Pet Safe
collars. They have a high sell-through rate.
Yes, and you can see how much they're selling for with new batteries and showing that they work.
Yeah, and then a lot of them do sell untested. Not the other brands. Yeah. There are a couple other brands that are up there, but for the most part, just your basic one off Amazon is not the same. We've bought them before. They don't sell as well. They sell for a lot less, and it take a lot more work to get them to see if you can test them.
And the collars, we often see them at garage sales because there's always those people that have like their tub of dog stuff, which I actually did look at garage sale yesterday, but with collars and harnesses and all their pet clothes that they put their dogs in. So it's always worth it going through. They're usually nasty and your hands will feel really gross afterwards, but you can make money off of it. So why wouldn't you?
That's pretty accurate. So yeah, that was kind of, I don't know,
things that we were happy to clear out and make room on the shelf for new things coming in.
10 things, 10-ish, that we were happy to get out of here. Good profits. A couple items were larger, that dress form being one of them. But yeah, that's those transmitters, the brains, they take up a lot of shelf space too.
Yeah, they absolutely do.
Okay, so I have a surprise question.
Oh.
So based off a video this past week that Harry Tornado had released, he found one of his Grell items at the bins. It's a Scotty Cameron putter. He's always said he wanted to find a Scotty Cameron putter at a garage sale or the bins for cheaper than the average going rate. We have found multiple Scotty Camerons, one at two at the garage sale, one at Goodwill or something like that.
And we've never paid more than $5 for one.
No.
So I don't know what the going rate is at a garage sale for a Scotty Cameron.
It should be more, but we've been lucky a couple times. Do you have a Grell item that you would like to find for cheaper than the going rate? Not necessarily the flip.
Oh, not the flip.
But you could flip it or you could keep it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salad Master.
And then we're back to pots and pans.
We cook almost every meal at home. We don't eat out a lot. So yeah, I think it's really important to have nice pots and pans, and Salad Master resells really well. And it's really expensive, and I won't pay the going rate for it.
They do have different versions.
Yeah, I want the new version with the removable handles.
Yeah.
Because that's what I've started.
We did find one at a garage sale, and we paid
$40.
$40, and she hum and hawed on it forever.
Because that's a lot to spend on, when you're looking at, a used pan, that's a lot to spend on a used pan, and then you have to remember it's Salad Master, and it's a $250, $300 used pan. but I got it.
Okay.
So, yeah, that about sums it up for this video. It's going to be short and sweet. We didn't really have a lot to talk about. We will not be putting out a video next weekend. But we will be, unless John's going to do it alone. I'm having surgery later this week, and I'm not going to be on camera. So, but we should be back for Easter Sunday.
Yep, and we will have some garage sale footage this coming week. Actual garage sale footage.
Because we went yesterday.
Yep. Okay, thank you, and
Thanks for tuning in.
have a great day.
Bye.